Funniest thing happened when I woke up this afternoon. I think you guys are really gonna enjoy this. Hey guys, hope you guys are getting ready to have a kick-ass New Year's. I know I am. I wanted to make a video before I got ready to go out, and it's something that happened this morning. I started my stream last night at around 1:15, 1 o'clock in the morning, and I didn't end up going to bed till about 6 or 6:30. And the funniest thing happened when I woke up this morning was that there was no judgment of myself. There was no judging myself. There was no hating myself. There was no, oh, you should have done this, or oh my God, everyone's already up and doing things. You just wasted your entire day. And guys, that I don't. I've never felt like that before. And it's something that I've struggled with my entire life. No matter what I do, whether it's good or bad, my mind always finds something wrong, and that's not really the issue. Is my mind I can't control sometimes, but it's my spirit and who I am as a person that chooses to believe it. You know, it's having enough self esteem to realize that that's a thought and it's not actually true. And it almost almost like brought me to tears, and it's like just talking about it, it still does because just because I got sober doesn't mean that all of my problems just go away. It means that I finally get to walk through, a lot of these like ideas and a lot of these things I tell myself that I've told myself my whole life, and I get to do it without putting a drink or a drug in my body. And guys, it can be extremely uncomfortable. Trust me, there's a reason why I like to change the way I feel because, man, some of these are difficult. And I've been struggling with this for my whole life, let alone, the past six and a half years that I've been sober. And it's not like, and the crazy part is, guys, it's not always like apparent to me that I'm doing this or that I'm believing this. It's so subtle, and it's happening in the background of every single decision I make. Whether it's the decision to go live or not, whether it's a decision to stop streaming, whether it's the, like getting the promotion at work, whether it's just like meditating in the morning and being a good friend or asking a girl out or doing, it buying things. It doesn't, it's always there, and it's sometimes I would kind of recognize it, but other times I wouldn't. And one of the things that I'm going to preach here is is patience, because it's kind of, the irony that this happened on New Year's Eve is pretty special, and it's something that I've always struggled with. So I didn't really know what to do with it. I honestly don't know how to comprehend the way I feel. I feel extremely free of my mind, free of the ego, free of everything, and I've never had this before, not like this, and it's quite something special, because also I used to subscribe to the belief that because I'm doing something different as a Twitch broadcaster, that I'm going down a path that not many go down, or that's not really what's mainstream right now, that it's not the typical career path. I haven't finished college. I'm going, the amount of money that I bring in compared to my normal job is not even close, and so especially with the people in recovery and in my sobriety that hold me accountable, I'm so grateful that I found the right people that aren't going to judge, what I'm doing, and that, this is what I am doing, and that they're going to help regardless, and they're going to have somewhat more of an open mind. Because I used to think that just because I wasn't doing this, it's not what God wanted me to do, and therefore I was going to get high because I was going to get in a dark place, and everything in the past is going to come true, and it just down the spiral, down the rabbit hole, just completely spiraling out. And so that's something that has always, on top of this, has always really, really plagued me. I've struggled with it a lot. And I felt none of that today. You know, I get, I felt absolutely none of that today. And so what I guess the message I'm trying to portray is that whatever feel you're feeling, it's temporary, and hopefully this helps. This helps you take a look inward a little bit more. Because I suffered for so long from this thing that I'm not good enough, that that this isn't for me, that that I judge every single decision I make. It just it's a long life if you're sitting there judging yourself the entire time. Plenty of other people are fucking judging you already. The last thing you need is yourself judging you. So that's really what I like. I didn't really know what to do with this feeling, so I figured I'd share it. I hope everyone has a fantastic New Year's. You guys stay safe. Enjoy yourself. And just note that while this is a new year and we've made it another year around the sun, you don't need a holiday to change. It happens whenever it's supposed to. It happens whenever you're ready. Don't change because it's a holiday. Change because you're ready to. Love you guys. Hey guys, if you enjoyed this podcast, it would mean the world to me if you liked, subscribed, and followed, whether that's on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts, on YouTube. Follow me on Twitter. I play video games on Twitch sometimes, and also I'm on Instagram and Facebook. Thank you so much, and I hope you guys have a happy new year. Love you guys.